Hello student, today we are going to see the next important phylum, that is Annelida. In the Annelida means the large phylum that comprises the segmented worms, which include the earthworms, lukeworms, ragworms and the leeches. So basically Annelida, when we are going to see this phylum, we know very well this phylum is one of the segmented animals. So why it is called Annelida? The name of the phylum derived from the Latin word annulus, which means a small ring. The phylum includes earthworm, polychaete worms and leeches. The annelid shows protostomic development in embryonic stages and are often called segmented worms due to their key role of the characteristics, that is the metamerism or true segments. So these segmented roundworms, it is known as the parapodia, and this parapodia is each segment has extensions of bristles called seta of the animals, and these body systems are also segmented, that is repeating. There is many segmented in the annelida animals. It is one of the bigger and more complex, requires better gas exchange and circulation closed. The body, when we are going to see the external morphological character, it is looking as a coelom, that is body cavity. Then the total body is segmented structure. It is closed circulatory system. The two major groups depending form and how the empty, that is caudum and caudam, that is prostostomes and diastomes. See, you can observe this type of the earthworm. You can see in the Annelida. The Annelida class Polychaeta, the family Amphinomida, that is bearded fireworm, Hermodice. The white bristles extended in defense are the venomous of these polychaetes. Then phylum Annelida, when we are going to see this, about 9,000 species, and still they are going to under study, and the segmentation highly develop in their animals, that is mesoderm blocks, each with own coelom, the septa between the segments, the mouth coelom in the each segments we are discovered. The phylum Annelida, you can see in the moisture and the garbage of their material, these animals will be morely increased because they are the mud burrowing animals. They are live in the mud. Hydrostatic skeleton fluid may pressure in coelom, provides support and locomotion. Circular muscles, longitudinal muscles and peristaltic locomotions. The function of the hydrostatic skeleton is longitudinal contract, circular contract and annelidum. You can see this phylum Annelida it is a seta, that is bristles of chitin, the anchors for earthworm, paddles for polychaete, enlarged jaws in leeches, some polychaetes. The phylum Annelida It is closed circulatory system, multiple hearts, hemoglobin not in blood cells, reddish pink color you can see and observe in the dorsal blood vessels, that is coelom, and the digestive tract, that is brain, mouth, nerve cord and pumping segmental vessels. So this central nervous system, how it looks in the anterior position of the pointed area, this brain or esophagus and esophageal nerves will be present, and in the internal structure of the anatomy you can observe this segmented ganglion, and this ganglion they are connected with the brain, and it is also they are horizontally connected with their transverse nerves. You can see this, and septum. Also brain, pair of nerve on sides of esophagus also they are present. The earthworm paired nerve cords are fused into two single ventral cord. The arthropod better illustrates primitive nervous system of the both phyla. Then the polychaetes, the many seta clusters with 20 plus seta, that is parapodia. The class earthworm is few seta in 2 to 4 clusters per segment. There is clitellum, fertilize the eggs until they hatch, reproduce sexually, can generate. Phylum Annelida is class leeches, pair of blade-like jaws, posterior suction cup, predators, external parasite, bloodsuckers, secret anticoagulants, medicinal use, etc. Then leeches, it is hyoidin from leech and inhibits the blood clotting. So you can see this annelids observation. Basically this annelids important to human because the Charles Darwin pointed out well over 100 years ago. The annelids are largely important to the Earth's ecosystem because they are releasing the soil in a fertile, and definitely the crop production will be increased in these fertile soils. Without earthworm, it is likely that the earth soil would not be capable sustaining the growth of human food and the food of many other plant eating species. See, when we are going to see this reproduction of earthworm, it is most species of annelids can reproduce both sexually and asexually. However, the leeches can usually result from the direct transfer of lice from the hair on one side. So this earthworm is beneficial to the farmers for fertile the soils, so that the farmer is mostly used to releasing and generate these worm composting and earthworms.